Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the shot! Well, the ball's run loose here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Abraham. Decent hit! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Now, who's going to be first to this? Joao Felix. Abraham! Now it's Abraham. Hernandez can get it clear. Pulisic, can he put it away? They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He has found the way through. Walker promptly onto that, and that is that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That is good alertness. Reinders. Joao Felix. Pulisic. And the shot's on here. And he was alert to it. And that was very necessary. And they've got rid. Joao Felix. Musa. And smartly reclaimed. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Milan are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That has ended up in no man's land. Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Has a go! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And he's intervened well there. Reinders. Loftus-Cheek. Tomori kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pulisic. Milan finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pulisic has it out wide and in space. Cleared away. Joao Felix.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Defending was strong and firm. Joao Felix. Now it's Joao Felix. Joao Felix gets flagged offside. It's just beyond his reach. He could be in here. And they're back on the ball again. Hernandez gets it away. He's through, now is he in? And that should get the job done. Musa, nicely worked. And that'll be the last act of the first half. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. There's the start of the second half. No changes at the interval from either side. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And here's Rafael Leao. Joao Felix.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Kyle Walker. Here's Joao Felix. Musa. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. They are rampant! They are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should...
And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a... He's having a hit! And how did he not make it four?
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
A look and place it forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Musa. And that interception was most necessary.
That was
great hit! Oh, that's a waste.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And it's Loftus-Cheek. Back into the middle. Loftus-Cheek. Fofana goes steaming forward. Reinders.
That's positional gold. They utilise...
Up he goes! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Really well taken goal. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now the breakaway. Can he latch on to this? Hernandez gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Over to the left. He's found a way through. And he's there to clear it. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now it's Rafael Leao. He gets big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He could be in here. Fofana! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fofana really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. So nearly the perfect ball. And no, that was never going to make it.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao chooses to go back. Oh, look at the space here. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, what a climb! Just not quite happening for him just now.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And that's it. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had... Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's been caught napping! Saliba attempts a clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Trossard getting this one clear. That's really well cleared. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's found a way through. Diallo is the guilty party there. Merino, he won't be happy with that one. Højlund looks to get on the end of this. Havertz tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that is expertly dealt with. And now they can spring out of defence.
Trossard really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, played through for the wide man. Garnacho. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gabriel gets good distance on it. And here's Jesus. Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's headed upfield. Merino. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well played. And he's heaved it away. He's looking to set free a runner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And the finish! Goal! Manchester United!
Garnacho very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
De Ligt gets it away. Merino. Havertz.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's in space and looking for options. Merino. No, again there's no way through. Højlund touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Keeper's ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. No, that's been intercepted. And we've reached half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gabriel Jesus. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Merino. Havertz. Gabriel Jesus. Sterling. Now it's Sterling. He's had a shot! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
He's got the shot away! Goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Arsenal get themselves into the lead. There's the hit! Oh, it's come loose.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from them. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Diogo Dalot kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Sterling. Sterling! They want to be quick to recover this. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Sterling, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
That pass has been well intercepted.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's gone backward here. Got a shot away! And again the keeper stands strong.
Substitution in progress.
This is their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Raya sends that a long way. Martinelli, he's shifting through the gears. Martinelli! And it's in! And with that goal comes comfort. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Nicely weighted ball. Casemiro.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Martinelli is the key defender on that occasion. Partey. And he's been shifted off it. Back into the middle. Drilled in low. Can he finish? And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ranieri. Martinelli. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really...
Hits one!
Added minutes
That
has
is
been
a little
indicated.
undercooked. Martinelli! Martinelli! They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Manchester United have... And that will be the final act. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, it is undoubtedly one of the most eagerly anticipated fixtures in the English game, as two historical heavyweights square up to each other, ready to go blow for blow in what remains one of the game's intense rivalries. There are some that argue, and with some validity, that the significance of this fixture has diminished to a small extent since its heyday back in the 90s and mid-2000s, when these two teams were lapping up the lion's share of silverware season after season. Times have changed since, thanks largely to the emergence of other ambitious teams, but there is no doubt that this remains one of the hottest tickets around. It has the history, it has the hype, and it has always provided high entertainment. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, this is undoubtedly a mouth-watering encounter. Certainly it has played a significant part in the history of the English game.
You can always count on there being something dramatic happening when these two come together. But there have been a fair share of grinds too. I'm expecting both sides to try and maximise their attacking threat, because when you look back over the years, the potency has been the big factor with these two teams, and always a hard one to call, but never far from exciting.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho, now it's Mount.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
The most accurate pass. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And he's picked out the run. Havertz! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
He's had a hit! Goal! Manchester United! And they get themselves in front! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And the shot! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Approaching the half-hour mark. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Now, what about a counter-attack? Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Havertz. And back to the goalkeeper. Heaton sends that a long way. Was just lacking in accuracy. Zirkzee. Nice ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's been won straight back. Menu tries a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly! he?
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And they're back on the ball again. Oh, it's come loose. That is ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Saka could move up a gear here. And he was quick to react. Now that's well seen too. Merino. Gabriel cuts it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Always onto this. Now the big chance! They've scored! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can...
And the first half is done. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Manchester United hold a skinny lead after a thrilling half. Bring on the second half. It's 3-2. So we're just settling back into this second half. Oh, super find. Saliba attempts a clearance. Menu, and that interception was most necessary. Spread it left. Merino. Havertz. Some really good ball movement. Menu. He's going to be disappointed with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Arsenal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Goes in for the header! He's got away with one there.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Menu, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he latch on to this? Johnny Evans with the clearance. And claimed it back swiftly. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. This is the time you need that pace.
Gabriel Jesus. There's the hit! And another try! It's there! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Ødegaard duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ah, he's given it away. Casemiro. Zirkzee. Menu. And the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's straight offside. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Zirkzee. Number 7, Mason Mount. Number 17,
And he welcomes it in.
Real chance!
Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Looks a good ball through. Terrific header! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that pass isn't the best. Ugarte.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Looking for options for movement. Up he goes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Kivior gets it away. There will be a throw-in. Nicely aimed pass. Ahmad.
3 minutes
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Bruno Fernandes. Chance for the header. Oh, he has another go. Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he...
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
As scores are level after 90 minutes, there will now be 30 minutes of extra time. Substitution on the field, number 35.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Manchester United displaying great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Great chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Bruno Fernandes. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Now it's Havertz. Played back in. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ødegaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel Jesus. Casemiro. Great ball if he can get there. And he's certainly onside here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, super find. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he spark a counter here? Gently done. He's gone forward. Now it's Saka. Extra time reaches half-time.
Hello everybody, and this is
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's got two. Oh, should have put that away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, great ball! Has a goal! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
As if three weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Manchester United get themselves into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Now then, the ball's come loose. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! Two up now, and they are cruising. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Højlund, very much the hero in this game.
They came,
The end of the
saw,
game.
and they were
Reflections?
sent packing.
Manchester United
everyone
really
for your
were
support
great
today.
today.
You were
They showed a
more than
lot of
just our
battling
road
qualities
man.
required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.